Dave the MMP back on Yola for a little DIY sailboat fun. So last week I was here, I was trying to hoist a mainsail, and I thought it was because I had external slugs on my track for my mainsail that why it was so stiff to pull up, and it was just ridiculous. I had the winch going and I could barely get the sail to go up with 4 turns on the winch. So I'm gonna have to climb the mast and go see what's going on with the pulley up there. It's got a halyard, a cable halyard, and then it changes to a rope down at the bottom. So combination rope, steel cable halyard, and I'm gonna haul up the mast steps and then climb the mast to the top and see what's going on with that pulley up there. So let's take a look. So here's a little nice selection of sewing goodies that the prior owner of this boat had. You get the little thumb, stick this on your hand here. You can push the needle through. And I got some waxed whipping twine here for doing the ends of the ropes. And some needles, some fids for putting a little loop and splice on the end of a rope. So nice little kit he put together here, and the some needles in this little bag here. So good little kit. You always need that for a little sail repair or a line repair on your sailboat. Okay, so I got my safety line here. This is a climbing rope that I bought specifically for climbing. I'm going to put my belay device on it and my anti-fall arrest device. And then I'll put my harness on. And I've got a halyard here that I'm not using anymore. There used to be a jib on a forestay on this boat, and it got replaced with a furler. So, but the halyard's still there, but it looks pretty old, and I don't want to use it as a safety line. The damn thing might break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew these two ends together, and I'm going to use the old halyard to pull the new safety line through, and I can use that as a safety line as I climb the mast. Okay, so the next thing in the mast climbing process is I got this mast ladder step, or yeah, it's called a mast ladder step from 4Yachts. They're in Poland, so it cost me a little extra money to get this thing. I paid extra money to get it FedEx, and then there was a bunch of import fees and customs fees to get it to Canada. But basically, you string it up with the halyard, and it's got steps on it, and you tie it off to the mast, and that's what allows you to get to the top of the mast. So this thing's 10 meters. It's going to get me all the way to the top of my mast, which is, my sail is about 34 feet tall, so it should be just about right. All right, here's my setup for climbing the mast. Mast steps. Now, what I found, this company offers slugs. They go in these grommets, and it's the same as these little slugs that are on your sail. What that does is it keeps this thing, the mast step, pinned right to the track. So I found this thing very challenging to climb. These slugs, these external slugs on the old boats were not available from the manufacturer that made this. So I'd have to try and find these somewhere. And I think I'm gonna have to, unless I change this track. I'm thinking about changing the track. They make a plastic track that slides over it, and then you change your slugs. Tides makes this company. So here's my safety rope set up, and I've got my anti-stop attached to my lanyard. That was attached to my harness. But this thing is swinging all over the place. And I bought these Velcro straps because I thought that I could tie these on as I went. And I did. I tied them on as I went up, and by the time I got to the spreader, it was a little unsteady, so I came down. So I think climbing to the mast 2.0, we'll have to try that again. Hey guys, that's it for me. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. 95% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. And give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next weekend for a little more sailboat DIY fun.